How did we go from a people who grew grains and also had these complex ecological and food based relationships with wooded ecosystems? We were doing both for a long time. So, why did we suddenly go all in on the grain side and just sort of throw out the woodland side? That didn't make sense to me. There was this period during sort of early transition to capitalism, as financial agreements were changing and as charging interest on a loan, which used to be considered this sin on par with like murder, like not acceptable at all. And as that was sort of socially okayed and became acceptable, there was this push on farmland to make farmland ever more productive. And I think that part of what has happened with grains and with grain based systems is in a way that we haven't done with trees. We have been trying to get more and more grains off of the same piece of land now for several hundred years. And that's a function of our economic system, right? Because if you have a system where the amount of, where it's based on interest based money creation, you always have to find more. So you're never going to have enough by just doing the same thing forever. That's not good enough. You have to produce more all the time. And I think that grains, because of their short life cycle, respond to these sort of pushes in intensity in a way that it's really hard to do with like an oak tree or a chestnut tree, where they have this lifespan of, decades or centuries, or in some cases, over 1,000 years. You're not going to be breeding quick returns on those trees in the same way that you can with grains.